Alrighty, we should be live. Let's double check all my things first. Wait for my stream key on my side to go live, and now can I see myself live on my view? Okay, mine. Bit so I can watch. There we go. Loud. Yeah. So we're gonna work on the roof downstairs. I've been smelting up. It takes forever. I have almost 3 stacks. Nether bricks are maybe one of the worst design blocks. A piece of coal gets you 2 nether bricks. This it will get you 4 of, so it's not... Red is at least better, but still is miserable. Also need to figure out what the plan is for... And do a step up. Figure out... Oh, I actually need to go to the backside and do it still. All excited about that. Getting this. Cool. Now placing torches on this line. Mistaken. Yep. Where is torch path? There we go. Oh, and yeah, my window is open, so if there is other noise in the background, that is the reason. Break on through an entire stack. That's fun. Honestly, I'd be surprised if we finish this row. Give me that. Okay, there we go. Eh, we will. Yeah, 64 still. Yeah, this is the reason I was like, is there a way to either move this over one, or it's just lifting that step, which might make this weird if I go straight like that. Maybe make it a slab. Don't need to figure out what the plan is here. Let's go on the side like this, right? Yes. Okay, we now need to put torches so we don't have mobs spawn up here. There. There. It's up here. Not there for now. Is there one on this side? There should be. I line up in the spot again. But yeah, definitely not gonna finish this roof. The goal will hopefully we get halfway through. 1.5 probably, because doing that's gonna be annoying. We'll see. So that. Figure out where the next torch. Put that there because of lighting that, so over still. Okay. And we're out. Cool. Yeah, we gotta figure out this. I could scoot this over. It would be a full block jump there. Or I make those half slabs to go into it. That could work. Let's do that. This goes there, this goes there. This goes there. Do I have quartz slabs? If I have them, I don't need to waste these 3 quartz blocks. Of course, it's probably gonna be upstairs somewhere. I gotta find it those though. Fun part is my... I have 1. Actually, I have some Okay, that means we just need 2 more. Meanwhile, us doing that the entire time has resulted in that. I really should see if what's called works or not. I don't think it does. Ah, there. Grab that. Boom. Now that lets us go up from any of these. Yes. And with these 11 blocks, we can actually start working on this. Move that. Enough? Enough. For that one. Have enough for any of the other ones. Okay, that's below. I think. Do I just put... I'll store these for now. Up the annoying spiral. Store these where they will get smelted down, so I actually have all my stuff in one spot. Oh, I have 42. Never mind. We can get that hopefully all done. I need spruce. We'll see if it's enough. I have a feeling it's probably not. Let's do this. And up we go. No reason I'm wasting blocks. Last side. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now if we grab these, stack up here, it should work. And we'll get forward another bricks back. I want to go up more. This would be here. Also, I figured out why this is not working. I will say the spot will become a little tight, but oh well. Alright, because this... No, I could have done it the other way. I think the other way looks better. I don't let... It doesn't make this be tight. Yeah, this being tight is weird. It might... We're gonna try it. But we're here to test things, right? I also go see if I have all my... If the nether wart's grown back. And keep up with that because I've never learned nether wart, so... Another chokehold in the farm. There it is. I did get a stack less than when I use Fortune. So Fortune does actually apply to this. It doesn't seem like it because of how little it affects it. I need to get Fortune on me at some point. I don't know what I'm going to make Fortune. Probably my axe. There. I need to grab my hoe out of my inventory. Yeah, well. Okay, that's that. Next thing. Yeah, a lot of up and down today on this. Don't know why one more than two, but well. Fix. Now let's see. I like that better. A little weird this, but it is what it is. I'm also gonna have to figure out how to light the roof. It's turning dark. Mobs won't be able to spawn, but being able to actually see it would be nice. I know there's night vision. Night vision doesn't solve the problem, though, fully. Now I want the torch to stay. Don't break it off. Wait, why is that? That's weird. That's dark, and like, yeah, that's dark, but it's not dark. That's weird. That's that covered. I have... Is it fully covered? Yeah, fully covered. This side change out. Up we go again. Yeah. This should be everything. Gotta go fix that. It'll be dug up in a second. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm gonna have fun figuring out how to do the roof so it actually stays lit. That'll be interesting. To grab a hoe. I think a way I can just quickly jump down would be so nice right now. Go. Back up these stairs. Get out of my inventory. I need to put the hoe in there. What am I doing? Okay, that's that. We can put woods in storage spot. It's here. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Dark oaks, this one down to here. We have the ability to make more. I actually think our spot we're struggling now is netherworts, so... Yeah. Netherworts now where our choke point is. I actually have 5 more. Means 4 more bricks. I hit my head. It's fun. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get in a swim animation on top of this. I think that's where pistons will come in. I think I can get in swim animation on pistons. Hopefully I can reach the middle. That we will probably be using scaffolding. Somehow. Might be dirt scaffolding. And we're out in. Yeah, the reason this isn't actually double firing, is because of how I was testing my test world was I would just use a lever. A lever doesn't do a dual pulse like an observer does. So this system turns off the copper bulb. But I need something that it pulses and then prevents the next pulse from getting through. That's all I need, and then the system will be back to working. So I'm assuming a pulse extender will work. We might actually be able to do that right now. How do I make a pulse extender again? I don't remember. I need 4 repeaters. I have 4 repeaters, we'll do it. Test it. If we don't have 4 repeaters, we're not testing it because I'm not going to waste more quartz on something that might not work. We have 2. We're not wasting our redstone. Okay. We'll put the quartz blocks back in here. At some point, we will work on a upgrade to the sugarcane farm, adding another layer, which means I need to figure out how I'm actually going to have it go into it. Don't fully know. That's going to be on top, so the output has to somehow enter in here. Do I have it go in the back of the thing? No, because it misses that one. Do I use the hopper minecart as... I might. We're going to work on getting a soul speed path in here. These paths are going to be wider with lower roofs, because this is where the roof level here is going to be. Up. And actually, I think I need to get the wood in. How is that doing on growing? It's far. What we actually need is over here. We're going to go up this way. Might dig another row or 2 out today. We'll see. I want to see if my chat is actually working. Gotta type C. Okay. Still it's got a little bit of delay. Yeah, we gotta fix this. I don't... How much get spruce saplings from this amount high? I know I have them, but I don't feel like running in to get them. Give me a sap. My screen just turned black. I'm checking to see how that get on my thing. Cool. That's my HDMI cord being weird. Cool. I gotta figure out what is with my HDMI cord then. Don't need that happening when I'm over the void. I got saplings, yay. Not many, but still saplings. I'll go grab some. I think I have over a stack of these. Is it this one? No, it's one of these. I got over a stack of these. Cool. I don't get how it picks the height maps. Like, why is me being under here? Oh, go back to being underneath. Showing me my basement. But then it's also showing me parts that are above ground. Because my red roof runs the entire length. But there is green that is surrounding my house. I don't get why. It works the way it works. Also, don't care about the pigment. Pigment can stay. It's just weird to me how this works. Enough reach grab. Come on. So yeah, we're gonna hope that my thing does not do that again, where it goes black out. In an important situation anytime soon. I don't know why it would do that. Best idea I have is mess with my cord later, make sure it's fully plugged in. I don't know how much wood I need. Best answer, mine it all. Because I will need it in the future. I will need sulfur boxes upon sulfur boxes of this wood. I'm almost done with the exterior building of the guild hall in my test world. Still waiting for self blocks though. Those get added, I can start working on the interiors. The second I heard that they were coming, I kind of went to, okay, I just want to build them now. So we're stuck waiting. Seriously, why is it all one out of reach? But yeah, so we're going to wait for those. Meaning we're stuck waiting for our mod pack to be actually capable of handling that update before we can build the guild hall. And I still have a lot more to build. I'm currently working on the roof of said guild hall. I am suffering, is all I can say. When you guys see it, you will see how much pain I have gone through. And then the pain of collecting all the blocks will be the new pain that we go in. But yeah, that's a problem for when that occurs. Which, currently, is probably going to be Christmas, if not further out. That's when I'm expecting the mod to be updated, but in all reality, will I have every room built by then? Probably not. I'm not exporting until I have the entire file done. It's going to be massive, and I'd rather not have multiple. So, that's the plan. I need to go put the back to storage. I'm just running into things like a maniac. There's that. Take this path and then drop down. Over. Over. Okay, I gotta figure out how this is going to. Let's grab that torch back and put it back. Obviously, it's gonna go up. How does that connect to this? It makes this kind of weird. Why am I doing that? I mean, it helps me cross the gap, I guess. Cool. There. That's got its spot. This one goes back corner. Not going to the hopper. I think I picked it up. Please drop to me. I have to get back up there. Cool. This way. Is this gonna need it? Because the roof's gonna be up above this level. These need to be. Trying to save wood. Not working. Okay, that's that. Creates the nice frame on those. We're then gonna have, I think the wall was gonna be. Talk about a jump scare. This one here. This is here, the path. Above it will be the wiring, I'm hoping. Hoping this all works out. We're outside the range at this point, so hopefully fix the wiring to be nice there, and then run it along the roof set here into the house. Is the hope? At least for we'll see. I don't know how miserable this is gonna be. I also have no idea how this is gonna look. This is gonna be the entrance to maybe the storage silos for these. Maybe everything that's on this wall will be stored here alongside this. I don't know. Like I said, we got to figure this out, and at some point we will. For now, we're just going with it and seeing how it goes. I misplaced. I'm taking damage. Let's go that way. This will technically need a change, and I might just lift that. Can I lift it? Or is that going to be a problem? I hate Endermen. I hate Endermen. I hate Endermen. They are going to die off. Ooh. Like, I don't know what, I'm assuming this Enderman's straight down. Okay. Walls are, of course, going to be made of my quartz / glass combo that I'm using. I guess I need to figure out how big did I make this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. I mean, with the walls going in, that kind of works, right? Because have the wall go here, have the wall go here. 1, 2. This would be where it starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wall there. Cool. It works. Probably gonna be the carrot one. What does that mean this spot's gonna be used for? I don't know. This is kind of build, and we'll figure out what my plan is for all the other stuff. In all reality, I could probably make this all fit in this one plane that I plan on doing. I want this to be a very impressive build, so we're gonna go all the way down to bedrock. The redstone's gonna be a nightmare. I suck at redstone in the first place. But I forgot if I'm gonna have crossbeams for these. This is supposed to have crossbeams. And we'll build that at some point. We're not doing that today. That's a lot more spruce wood we need. Do I keep this going? Do I frame off this entire wall? I don't think I have enough frame it all, but we can try. We definitely don't. If one of these is 11. Cool. That there and that there. We're gonna get soul sand now. Not soul sand, soul soil, because I'd rather it be the soil in case I don't have my boots ever. It doesn't actually slow me down. Let's go do that. Up the very windy staircase that I don't regret building in the slightest. And if you're wondering why we aren't working on said roof, we're waiting for netherwort to grow. So, in the meantime, we're doing other little upgrades to the base beneath where the sugarcane is growing, waiting for it to take off. Not sugarcane. My brain. The netherwort. So right now we're working on getting the path of soul soil connected up properly. Question is, do I actually have... We're falling asleep. Okay, we're gonna fall asleep. Get rid of the thunder. I still need to get lightning rods placed on this building so I have fire check off, but I'd rather not just randomly catch fire still. I don't know if that is possible. So that's something we need to work on. Well, going to the nether is gonna make it where our netherwort stops growing. So that would be a lose-lose. How is our netherwort doing? Please be another batch ready. I know if I grew this, it'd be a lot quicker. I might straight up make this second area here just netherwort all the way down. I need so much of it half the time. Nowhere near done. We can get this hallway done. Kind of. Because once again, the roof is going to be netherwort. Red netherwort. And it's not like it should be hard to get. All Mojang needs to do is add one simple recipe. One simple recipe that will make this 1,000 times easier to get. And then it will be fine. Because if you're wondering how many netherwort blocks I have, I will happily show you. I have way too many of these blocks. Up the stairs. I've grown these trees hundreds upon hundreds of times. I have thrown away the things. I have way too many blocks of this block. That does not make a good building block for a roof. I might use it one day. It'll probably be used more in map art at some point, but yeah. Oh, we also need a cactus farm. Cactus farm will probably be opposite of... Or do I have... I'm gonna have 5 villagers. So if I have one there, one here, and one there, that only covers 4 of the villager farms I'm gonna have. Keeping them close to base is actually a smart idea. I could throw a 5th one off to the side here, I guess. But I think this is actually gonna go this way still. I think this is gonna actually be very far. Where's this midpoint? I'm curious. I know where the midpoint is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. It's gonna go past this point. That's not a joke. It doesn't work. I think I'm gonna stick with the idea of 4 in that path, and then just need to figure out where I'm gonna stick the other one, and then make a massive cactus farm behind. Also, that's once again Enderman. Love them. Gotta just love them. So the plan will be probably, what's it called? Carrots here and sugarcane here. Not sugarcane. Why is my brain going straight to sugarcane? What is wrong with me? That's gonna be carrots. That's gonna be potatoes. This will be wheat, and this over here will be beetroot. That's what the plan will be. Then the next segment here will have another pathway, keeping it between, and then over here will be a 2x. It will be the size of this for a cactus farm. Over here will be a netherwort farm. I think that will look good. So, how is my thing doing and growing? I have a few grown. You know how I said the goal was to have half done? The goal is to at least get a third done. We're so close to a third. Let's get a third. I also need to figure out how I plan on not having it be dark. So, yeah, that's something I need to work on. Also, actually, I should probably at some point check to make sure I have my brightness turned up. Because this is a different instance from the other one I've been playing on, so that very well could be the problem. But it's been looking good fun lately. I don't know. Minecraft's weird. Dropping off this one block of gravel is doing. Okay. How are we doing on... I think I can use this to create the outline. I need more food. That's what I'm thinking. Carrots? Yeah. Yeah. Red nether brick is an annoying block to get, but nether brick itself is even worse. I'm right now trying to make a wither skeleton farm. The only way that I'm getting the nether brick for that is I'm going to go mine the actual stronghold. I'm not the stronghold, the nether fortress. I'm not putting myself through that torture of trying to figure out what the plan is. I need to figure this out. This is wall. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. Alright, double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This goes here. This can go this way. Yeah, we're now getting the villager farms planned out is what we're doing. I've just given up on this stuff growing anytime soon. And getting its permanent place and might solve said problem because it will be a lot bigger of an area. I do need to figure out how the plan for lighting it will be. Probably going to be in the roof. The roof is further down here, so it makes it easier to light up. Also, I have yet to check to see if I can move that up. Like, theoretically, the answer is yes. In reality, the answer is no. So I think I got redstone running on top of it, and, like, it's super tight. Like, it needs to be where it is if I want my thing to actually work. I need to move this. Love that. Putting it here now. That's weird. It chooses to move a block rather than a tool. I was on my shovel and it moved. That is weird. I don't think you actually meant to do that, so here, I'm gonna swap the block out instead. I actually want to keep gravel if I do mine it, because I'd rather not be suffered. The reason I'm putting a gap instead of putting it, first off, it keeps the 9x9, it also makes this actually my usual pattern that I do of offset, so that's the reason. I definitely should not be placing it the way I'm doing it, because I still have this other side I need to put a line in. I'll mine these back then. I can keep... I put corners in this one, or is that not going to work either? We'll see. That's 18, less than 4. I should have enough. Helps not run past it. That goes there. And then we just mine this way 1,000 blocks. I joke, it's not 1,000 blocks, but basically it is. Right, because that goes there. Wall goes here then. I think so. We're gonna go with it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I broke one too many. Ports back. Boom. Boom. There and there. Why did I break the one I didn't need to break? My intelligence is beyond this world's comprehension. That redstone torch doesn't matter if I move it or not. It's straight up just placeholder. These were 11. They weren't. Well, we almost had it. We almost had a pattern kind of built into the floor. Why is it gray over here? What? I don't get this stuff. Okay, let's get up there. Let's see if I can move that red up a layer. Like I said, I don't think so, but only way to find out is to get up there. I can't wait to be disappointed. And my redstone's running straight on top of it. And it needs to be on that block to power that. So I could do a zigzag, but I don't know that that's worth it. I think we'll just keep this here and then find a way to make this not look so weird. I mean, I can pull it in. Actually, that's how I have it on this side. Yeah, let's go do that. So let's clean my inventory up. Yeah, I'm just all over the place because I'm like, hey, yeah, let's go mine that first. All the ones that are actually fully grown. Think of it this way, I can't make that jump. Yeah. Don't have any fortune gear in my inventory, which kind of annoys me, but pull it out. You're fully grown, you're fully grown, you're fully grown. You are. You are. Are you? I think so. You definitely are. You just fully grew. You are. You are. You are. You are. That's a yes. I lost control of my keyboard for a second there. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my gear. Behaving weirdly, but it's behaving weirdly, so. That's it. Cool. And we now just place down all of this in the spots we dug up. Boom. Boom. I think it's all replaced. Okay. Make a few more sets of this. Yay! I'm not going crazy from this on the slightest. I don't know what you mean. Okay. Full blocks go in here. It's turning dark. That's fine. Do I have an odd number? I do, so that makes it even. I just need Need a stack and a half. Interesting how that worked out, but it did. Cool. To only get 48. To only get 48. I'm hoping I left all my stuff down. And I didn't misplace it. I know how I am. I am very capable of misplacing my very important stuff. I'm not careful. Good news, it's all recorded, so I know I can always go back and watch where it was. Where did I get to it? It's there. Come on. Gadget Farm's the only one that's probably gonna go up in this spot. And by that, what I mean is it's not gonna respect the rules of the roof. Put you in there. Find you. Take you back, and then get this back. All these are gonna be to this height, more or less. This one's obviously not following that rule because you want a grand looking room. I mean, it looks amazing. I love this. It's just, I pick very expensive pallets. These are going to this height, this is going to this height, this is just going to be the one layer, but the cactus one is going to go up as far as I can get, because I'm going to need a lot of cactus. Well, not a lot of cactus, but a lot of green dye. One part figuring out, do I build another bamboo farm to fuel it, or do I try and move the fuel from there over to it? Yeah, I'm doing the right thing. I'm going up so I can get onto the bread. Well, like, what am I doing? You're not being dumb. That's what you're doing. Come on. Place the blocks. We're so close yet so far. We probably are more than a third because a third. I think these are basically set up to be even. I think it's actually the reason that grew twice. What was that? Okay. We need more spruce, so we can continue this and this. We also need it so we can do that way and the other way. I know I have a little bit, but I don't have enough to do that. I should go in my spot. We can either do that, or I don't remember. Is there a recipe for soul soil? There might be if it's in a crafting table. I swear there was at one point. They must have removed it. I thought it was like soul sand and soul gravel. Or is it that you can turn? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go into the nether so we can get that done. We need a lot of this. You know, I kind of forgot the fact my nether portal is on the roof. If you wanted proof that I was an idiot, there you go. If you want more proof, I was going to fall asleep and I just ran past my bed. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna work with spruce then. You just kind of said what we're doing. I don't feel like wasting a rocket to get to my base. Not my base, my village for my other portal. God, it's barely grown. I didn't want to break the sapling. And spruce is actually one of the most annoying ones to grow. Because it actually has two stages it has to tick through. So it's actually kind of slower. But it's hardly ever... You don't actually notice the change in the sapling. Don't know why, but it is the way it works. Tell with texture packs that take advantage of the two different cycles. I don't have one. I was close to getting one, but the texture pack changed too much. I actually liked it for other aspects, and then it changes way too much of how my style looks, and I was like, we're gonna skip on that. We're gonna go up. That way, in case I need a mine. Okay. This tree's small, but better do it this way still. Cool. Give me that log. I do apologize if I sneeze. I can feel my nose itchy and I'm just waiting for it, and that's gonna be deafening. I also really do need to learn my shortcuts for Adobe, like how to mute my mic so that I can mute before I do sneeze, but I don't know them, so fair warning. Like I always say, I am one of the best streamers you will ever come across, in the sense I have no clue what I'm doing, so you always get the actual accuracy from me of I'm just being an idiot because I'm an idiot in the general sense of it. How much do we have in storage? This is why the actual storage system I'm gonna make for wood is gonna be. I need to keep one so I remember that is the spruce section. Yeah, but the rest will just go with me. Otherwise, I will completely forget that that's spruce and put something else there. Which, by the way, that's actually not a good spot for wood. It's only got 5, I think, is what... It's either a 5 or a 7. Meaning that it actually can't hold everything I need it to. Saying that there's 12 woods. So, yeah. I gotta fix that at some point. Figure out where I'm actually gonna stick the... Actually, I already know what I'm doing with the wood, but in the meantime, what I'm gonna do, because I do not have enough storage space for the time being. Right, I don't even have most of the wood types in the game. Not how I wanted you facing game. But yeah, we're gonna have to dig that out a lot more. Let's go. It is weird that from this angle, I lose all idea that this is a very dark color wood. It becomes very light. Cool. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do cross beams. I don't know how the roof of this is actually going to look until I get a test piece in. I don't exactly have red nether brick to test with, so we're not testing. We're also not going to finish this row. We are definitely not finishing this. Oh, come on. There we go. I at least get this one in. One more up. There you go. Yeah. I don't have enough to get across this. Had I brought the other one, I would have, but I didn't feel like doing that. Let's use it to mark out where the next floor is. So I need a gap of 3 over here. Cool, so that's the pathway. This will be the cactus farm. This will be that farm. This might still change, because this is going to be, once again, having walls. This won't. I'm not even fully aware of every plant type, I think, that I can make a farm for, so if I can find something that has walls around it, it's probably going to go here instead. But in the meantime, we've got to dig out another chunk while we wait for more of the scrap. Or do I have a lot already? I don't. Did I probably make a super smelter? Probably. Am I? Probably much later on. Let's be real. I am so stubborn. That will probably be on another layer. I need to clean my inventory, though. We're giving up on spruce now because we need to wait for it all to go back. It's going to take forever. Spider drops go over there, and then that goes back here. One problem with this base is how much running around I do to empty my inventory. This is the only part that is not fun. Thought this would be great for storage. In all reality, it's a nightmare. Yes, I got hundreds upon hundreds of barrels storing every block in the game. Is it actually efficient at storing said inventory? Not really. You gotta memorize where everything is. Which we've seen I don't do well. Okay, we're gonna go mine a chunk. Oh, we gotta move the snow golem. If I move the snow golem, in fact, I was contemplating whether or not to use... Also, I did have bars. Where were my bars then? I was determining whether or not I should sear it. I decided not to. That was not obvious. This is gonna be annoying. We're getting to the part where it's starting to become annoying to dig this out. That's fun. That's how you know I made a dent. It also means I'm probably getting close to the... No, I'm so far. I'm only here. Actually putting me further underground. Back up a little bit. Change the map view already. Come on. Okay, my map view is just messed up. Or is it because I went down? That's where it was. I went down. So we are close to actually breaking through. Okay. That is the right level. This does break through this side. Place that torch real quick. Think that means I'm mining here? Yes, cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna change the way I've been doing this because... do I? It's not working. Let's fix these pieces that are weird. There you go. I just hate the dirt layer. The dirt layer is such an annoying layer. And for anyone wondering why we are continuing digging instead of building the roof, we're waiting for our netherwork to fully grow again, because we ran out, so... That's now our bottleneck for that. It used to be the nether bricks. We now have more... I hate how the wording in this is. Like, brick and then bricks. Is it nether brick or is it nether bricks? I don't remember. When you smelt down netherrack is what we're now actually doing good on compared to the netherwork. They really suck at the names in this game sometimes, I swear. And the brick and bricks is the most obvious example of that. I have a stack of bricks. Oh, what type of bricks do you speak of? Saying I have a stack of brick just does not sound like proper English. Your brain does not go that way. Honestly, I think most people say block of bricks for bricks, but nonetheless, it's kind of weird wordings. I need to make sure I don't lose all the dirt. I've been wasting more lately. I guess we could also go on the adventures to get the items I need for the next farm we're building in the actual video for the series. It's not only survival, it's not only This is how bad at speaking I can get. It's not only live streams that we do. There are, I want to say it's currently 3 episodes of the actual series. Yeah, there's a lot more live streams for the fact that I don't need to think for a live stream, I just act. I suck at editing. So usually that's actually what takes the longest part of it, is editing the video down. I'm not paying someone. That's just a waste of my time, waste of my money. And on top of that, just recording, sometimes I just don't feel like doing. Okay, how are we doing on distance? Well, I need to mine that out. That's an entire log of spruce I wasted right there. How nice. Mostly being sarcastic, it was for the time important, but now it's kind of like, yeah, that was maybe not worth it. Could have used any other wood. Right now I need spruce, so yeah. Slow and steady, we will get this place dug out. All the way to bedrock. I'm definitely not crazy for that idea. I can't wait for the bamboo to overtake this sugarcane. I'm gonna need to figure out how the fridge that redstone machine is sugarcane is working. I don't even know I did. I know that's looping back on itself somehow. I don't know how I made it loop back is the only problem. Ay, how much dirt do I need? Good news, when I actually do need it, I will have it. Seeds go here. I was like, what am I looking for? My mouse decided it was not responding properly for a second there. You saw how weird the staking was. That's fun. Get iron here, and then we can glide over and grab this. It might be all ground. I can't tell. I need to pick all this up before it despawns. Don't like when things despawn. While some items are infinite, like dirt at this point is considered an infinite block, I'd rather not. I don't mean in the sense that it's basically everywhere in the world. I mean in the sense that you can actually duplicate from nothing but lava and water. You then have make a cobblestone generator, and then you take that cobblestone generator and make it into a moss farm, and moss farm into a tree farm. Well, has to be a, what's it called? What's that? Whatever the tree is, the big taiga. I need to make my staircase actually continue again. Where is my stairs? Over here? There you go. Play it smart. I think the next time we come down, we'll finish off the dirt, and that's a big hole. The caves are gonna get fun to deal with whenever I actually have to deal with them. If there's a giant lava pit underneath my base, I'm either going to be very happy or very annoyed. We will see what happens with how it looks. I don't actually know if there is or not. It's either we're changing the idea of having an entire production base underneath us and we're going into super lava underground mega cool looking base for that part, while keeping and hunting down every cave that's still not found from it, or we're gonna have a lot of obsidian to clean up. One of those makes me upset. The other I would be happy with. So it depends on what the cave would look like. Don't know if there is. This world type can always surprise you. We are close to mountains, so it makes me think there will be. Mountains usually have giant underground caves. So these sheep are actually driving me insane that I accidentally released with a creeper explosion once. They are now a scar and memory on the world, at least. So, history, but I don't know that I want a sheep down here. Seems like that's a very good way of having it destroy my stuff. So, are we gonna have the first time we have to fill holes in? So the idea is that this stays flat until I dig down. We are. We are so gonna have our first set of holes that we need to fill in. That's gonna be fun. I'm not even being sarcastic about that. Changes what I've been doing for half this. We're almost filled. Like I said, it's almost like this is now 3 inventory walks to do the dirt layers. Also, why is it so much? Like, when I was digging out the pillager portion of the raid farm, I couldn't get dirt that was more than 1 layer thick half the time. I was like, it was actually annoying because then I had to mine out stone and replace it with dirt extra. And I was like, this is annoying. And didn't have enough dirt. So that was fun. But at my base, it's like, yeah, let's just give them all the dirt. Also, it wouldn't surprise me if I went all the way down to bedrock half the time. I definitely should stop mining because this increases the despawn chance, but I'm also not the most intelligent human being, so if I stop when I can do this. I honestly don't think it will despawn. I'm pretty quick at putting this stuff away at this point. Okay, let's go. I didn't get to do the hop skip across my fields. That's annoying. I also need to fix that at some point. I like how I build redstone, but I don't remember how it works. I wonder if it's actually... I don't think it is. Is it my video? Is my redstone on how to build my sugarcane farm in my video? Maybe it is. I know that... I'd say I know for a fact that the redstone to build, the bamboo farm is, but I gotta upgrade that off cam, so definitely not in there, but whatever. This goes here. We're gonna go back, collect the rest of the dirt, and then deal with everything else. We're also gonna collect our nether wart. This way. Oh, don't fall. Okay. Gather the rest of this. That's all of that. Grab this. We just gotta mine that down. We need fortune to get more from our said farm, and we're just gonna break all of it because I'm not playing the game of what is actually fully... Like, those I know weren't fully grown. Please mainly be grown. If I don't get 3 stacks, I'm gonna be upset. In the hole. The cobblestone. Placing it, and placing the torch back. We didn't get 3 stacks. Considering an entire stack goes into replacing this. Yep. Fortune there. Get up, and in it goes. Almost 2 stacks. Hopefully enough to finish the roof. Go a third. Yep. I honestly don't know why I go for such expensive blocks. I am... Yeah, I also have no idea how to check my number of days. It's something I've learned. I thought I remembered how to on the F3 screen, and I couldn't find it. I was like, ew, that's interesting. I can't see where it is in here. There's so much information I don't need. Actually, I'm interested in seeing if I can find it now. I want to know. Block, chunk, facing, client, no, biome, maybe around, day 687. It's right by the torch. We're not even at 1,000 days yet, which is impressive, considering I would have actually thought I would reach that sooner, considering that I sleep through almost every night. Apparently not. Apparently 1,000 is actually a very hard number to get to. Did I make... I got so distracted by all of that, I forgot to do half of the stuff I was playing or doing. Up the stairs we go. We need to empty our inventory of the junk we have. By junk, I mean dirt and grass. Dirt goes here, grass goes here. We have, for some reason, 1 stone. That's a quick, easy port there, and then we want to grab all of that. I grabbed 61, and my brain was like, yep, that will work. There you go. Come on. You have to be kidding me. Seriously? Almost there. Ow. Ooh. I want to be at an odd number when I'm mining. $85 seems like a good one. Yes. Okay, I want to be at this height as well. Okay, get my ultra mining. I need to be here, do a little dance. Thank you. I really do wish the beginner range was a lot further sometimes, but take what I can get my hands on, I guess. Out again. I don't think we ran into a cave when building the beacon that was big, so I don't think we will, but we'll see. We're gonna need to drop down another 2 layers. It's not gonna be worth sticking on this layer. There we go. And we're out again. Run back, grab again. Hoping that this time we get to it. Or not. Coal's slowing us down. We're almost there, though. I'm actually gonna grab this over here that's fallen. That's left behind. Get back over here. And there we go. We should be good now. Grab all of this that fell. Up there we go. Good news, most of this is already mined out for us because there's a giant cave part in this, but still have a lot to dig out. Yeah, I'm gonna get enough of this dig out that we can do farms next time around, because digging's kind of getting boring. What's gonna be fun is trying to figure out how I'm gonna get villagers over here, and then down the hole. That's what's gonna be fun. Plus, what pickup system I plan on using? Do I want to use hopper minecarts, which will have to be constantly running, or do I use annoying delays? I'm probably gonna go with minecarts. They're just easier to use in general. We're going to ignore that problem. For the time being, we're going to ignore the problem that is at the very end of said tunnel that I've been digging. It happens from time to time. I was getting a very unlucky roll and mobs do spawn. But we're going to ignore them until we get to them. How many more layers do I have? That's 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers. Cool. Probably gonna max out our inventory very soon, but keep going. There's dirt. Like, did I accidentally somehow mine behind me and go into the wall? I was so confused as to what happened there for a second. I'm no longer picking up, am I? There we go. Hopefully I go far enough away that they despawn. I'm not succeeding in the hop and skip across the fields like I usually do. When we finish digging this section out again, we will collect all of our nether wart. We will also see how much bamboo I have. I'm assuming it's going to be past 1 chest at this point. But who knows? I might be wrong. That's full, meaning I go here. Yeah, I actually messed up on how I was grabbing for my chests, and that happened. So, should be back to normal. We have a lot more trips, though, still to do for all of that. How do I take damage from that? In here on the floor, I do. I just make a staircase up. Gather out of this. The floor is falling out from beneath us. Get. These caves actually make it easier, but also harder, because I have to be careful I don't accidentally fall down them and take damage. I think I broke a ladder. Oh, that's both good and bad. Okay. There we go. I love the bow. The fact you can just one-shot anything if I actually take my time. Nice. Well, I say anything, but the average Minecraft mob. Obviously, I'm not one-shotting a wither with that. I mean, give it enough velocity and I definitely can. I need to work on actually building that in the test world. My wither killer. If I can make this, I will be considered a redstone genius. I just gotta figure out what the plan actually is to get it to work. I'm gonna hate myself where I can already tell. And also, I'm joking about being considered a redstone genius. In all reality, I'm a redstone idiot that just somehow makes things work. Give me enough sticks and stones, and I can somehow make a rocket ship. I don't understand it. I don't think anyone does. It just happens. And it's, in all reality, a feat of science that it can even be possible, but it is. How do I have two if I only have one space? That means the floor probably dropped, which I think it did, meaning that it's now back to being flat. At some point, that's not going to exist. Yeah, moving the steep is going to be fun. I don't know what the plan for that is. I'm actually going to start the other side so I have my speed mining. Oh, I actually have more blocks I need to pick up. And we also have annoying dirt. Of it, because it's already in my inventory. If I'm going to make a trip for it, I'm empty it all out at once. Also turning nasally, wonderful. Yeah. Oh, we're coming to the cave again. Heck yeah. Honestly, I might just do that. I might just break off the entire cliffside over here. Make my life less annoying with this. I'm also well aware my inventory is full. I'm gonna place a few blocks down, pick up the rest I can pick up, and then come and grab these once I stick my inventory back away. Like, I still walk over it like I'm gonna pick them up. I don't know why. I don't think I need to get them to bed for that. I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna trade with them. Theoretically. I'm probably gonna still set them up to be carrot potato farmers because... And it doesn't matter what they are because I'm gonna have it... We're not trading with them. Stop. Don't think like that. Yeah. I'll aim to... Next time work on building... I get distracted way too easily with talking that I forget what I'm doing, so that's where I'm going. And that's what keeps happening. Like, the dirt I know is here. I don't know why I did the way I did, but I did. Yeah, next time we're gonna aim to get some of the villager farms up and running. Will it work? Your guess is as good as mine. Also need to figure out what the plan is for storage, because I no longer am having them run against a wall, which means my entire plan for where their storage will be is out the window. That's probably something we're gonna figure out this time. I have ideas. We'll see. I just might like this and make my life easier. Where's my wall? Here it is. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. I need to go fill this in. Yes, fill in with carrot. Okay. My main wall is here. And yes, I at some point probably will mine these blocks back up because I do plan on digging everything straight down. So at this point, every block in here has basically been placed so far by me. The roof above us is my block placing. That's my block placing for majority of it. Yep. This entire spot will at some point be solely built by me. The joke of I feel bad for whoever builds the Minecraft seeds will be kind of true for my world. I will have built a portion of my world's chunks. And yes, I'm hollowing it out to make a giant farming district, but like I said, if I run into a... I was like, where are these? Like, I know I have them all. If I do run into the lava cave beneath me and I like it, we will be terraforming a lot of it and making a base area underneath our base. So that will be fun. I do hope there is. Like, it would be so cool. Also breaking that torch because it's always out of place. Yeah, at some point we're going to have to deal with that portal. It connects to the top. I'm hoping that at some point when I go far enough down, it just connects to the bottom side again. I have a feeling it's not going to unless I do it manually. Which will be a headache, but so be it. This... render. Come on, give me my mining speed. I said give me haste, Beacon. Your entire point for existing is to give me haste. You think I'm gonna stop for you, skeleton? When I have haste, you are sadly mistaken. You'll die once I am out of haste. Oh. Inventory's full. Cool. Also, Harley's grown. I don't think we're gonna have any to harvest. I'm so close yet so far. Why are there so many Endermen? I'm sorry, do I have an Enderman spawner beneath my base? If I knew that, I would not have gone and made an Ender. What the actual game was that? I think that was 5 Endermen. I'm gonna go find that cave. I'm finding that cave. That's where all my Endermen are spawning. I ain't gonna have that happening. Ew. Where else have stone space? Are they still there? I'm curious. No. We're gonna collect those blocks. Don't know why a beep just went off in the background, but this happened. If it went across on the thing. Mob drops are something I don't fully care about. If I really ever need them, I can always go to the respective farm. Yeah, give me it, come on. At this point, we have a skeleton farm. We have raider farm. We also have an ender farm that will be in the next video. I've already built that. That's why my gear is as repaired as it was. It was miserable to do. Gotta be working on with a skeleton farm. For the skulls, but also the coal. Would be nice to have an infinite supply of that. Next will be the gold farm. Which will give you also raw and flesh. Only thing we really need a farm for is slime balls, which I will figure out at some point. I'm pretty sure at some point I'm going to run into a slime chunk digging this out. So, we might be able to have a slime chunk as part of our base. I don't actually fully know how it works now with the new system, but I know that is slightly different. I have to look it up, and it would probably just be that I naturally figure out how it works. We need to torch this place before we run into problems. One, two, three, four, five. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torch. And then all extra torches will go to de-Enderman proofing that area. Enderman proofing it, I guess? De-Enderman proofing it, because if we de-Enderman proof it, we're making it where they can then spawn. Don't want them to spawn. I misplaced that one. Cool. We'll mine that in a minute. We're going for that overload of Enderman that we saw. It's beneath the staircase somewhere. There's no world it's in the staircase, right? I wasn't dumb and I forgot to light this up. Okay, they couldn't spawn in here if they wanted to. But I am putting a torch. And I know they're down. Let's put my chest plate. Alright. That took more damage than I did. Seriously? I think he's above me. My base. Can you stop being annoying? I think we're back underground. I'm not going back down there. Thank you. Okay, I don't think fortune actually affects this. I think it's just I have a low yielding crop field. And I don't have the want to keep bringing my thing out. So, I'm not going to keep pulling my spare tools out. I need to get fortune on my axe. That's all it is. I don't see him in the dark lines. Cool. Just be enough to get that bit done. Please. I was honestly expecting to have a lot more done. And then I don't have a sufficient farm, so we're where we are. I'm just going to grab it. Line it, and then throw the rest away. Well, not away, but back. Okay, back down we go. Only one run around. Up we go. Over here. We have enough. I'm not going to put the others because it might start creating a dark space that I don't want creatures to spawn, so we're not going to stick these yet. We're going to wait onto them until we have It's what? I think it's a 4. It's a 4, and then it's 53 long. We need over 3 stacks. Jeez. Let me clean my inventory up now. Yep, we're here. I forgot about that. Oh, what goes in that spot? My ender pearls. Okay, dirt goes here, grass goes there. I still have more stone. Okay, let's go see how our bamboo farm is doing. I'm expecting it to be built on the first chest. I do know that still is not working, but I know what the problem is now. Why is my elytra not working? Not wearing it. Yep, first one's full. So I know how to fix this. Well, I think I know how to fix it. We gotta test it in a test world. That's being fixed. I'd say we're gonna building another one of these next time we're live, but the amount of pistons that one of these takes, it's not. This row isn't 53. Top row is gonna be 53 for one side, and it's dual sided, so that's way too many. Let's see. Oh, it's actually working on filling the third one up. It's not even there yet. Mind you, this was a chest and a half full before we even built the bamboo farm. Yes, bamboo grows a lot taller and a lot faster, but still. I was honestly expecting this to run a little bit faster than what it's running. Next episode, though, we are going to work on these guys. I need to figure out where I plan on sticking them. Where the collection system is going to be. Because I know for a fact that the cactus farm, is spitting out this way. What I'll probably have happen is I'll probably at some point change this to face this direction and run the length of this. Have the cactus farm be here, collect far in this corner over here, and run this way. These guys, I will probably have their collection system be down this main path. Hopefully diverging the two. Do I have to dig out the area for this? I might need to. That's the hope. We're also going to hope to put the soul sand speed area in. I might be digging this off camera until I have enough space to figure out the planning. I'll make sure this has nothing in it that's not supposed to be there. Cool. And then, of course, this roof we got. We're a third of the way done, I think. And apparently we're 600 plus days into this world. Yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. I need to smelt a lot of glass up while also still smelting that stuff down. Yeah. I also need to record the wither farm building process, / find a suitable thing. I need to continue working on the guild hall, which takes way too long. The roof at this point is taking 6 hours. Once again, you will all see why the roof takes 6 hours when Matica imports the blueprint in. Yeah. Yep. Cool. I'm going to end the stream here. Hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're subscribed, turn notifications, and leave a like and enjoy. I'll see you all next time.